Hi guys, so I want to make a quick video about accountability partners and how that can lead to a toxic relationship in regards to weight loss. So a lot of times when we begin a weight loss journey, we want a coach or a friend, a sister, maybe even a mom or a dad to embark, or a significant other, to embark on that weight loss journey with us. So the idea is we work out together, we eat healthier together, we grocery shop together, and when either of us doesn't want to go to the gym and do what we're supposed to do, we push each other to go. That can be extremely healthy, but it can also take a toxic turn when we personalize the decisions of other people and when we try to fix them. I'll give you an example. So, summer 2015, my binging was out of control. I was like in the heart of my eating disorder, I would say. And so, I called my best friend who was also on a weight loss journey. And I would be like in the drive-through line, like I'm about to do it. And then she'll cuss me out, call me all types of names in hopes of deterring me from doing that. And in our relationship, there would be this resentment because Bianca wasn't able to not binge, and it impacted her. It impacted her because, and she would say this, if I wasn't able to not do it, how could she not do it? And so if I wasn't able to successfully lose weight, she felt like she couldn't. Now, that is codependent, but we're not going to talk about that. What we're going to talk about is the fact that you can do a lot of damage to your loved one when you're trying to fix them. Also, when you're unable to separate their decisions from you and your own autonomy, okay? So if someone makes a decision and you personalize it so bad that you're not able to be the companion that you once were, maybe not engage in that accountability partner relationship. For example, husband eats donuts and he wasn't supposed to. And so you're upset as his wife did. He ate these donuts and you're on this weight loss journey. And so you take that frustration and it affects your chemistry and the way you engage with him. But it was just donuts and a weight loss journey. And he's actually a good husband to you. But you're not able to see past that because you're so frustrated or disappointed in his decision to eat these donuts. That's a very watered down example of how toxic attaching weight loss journeys can be. Also, I want to throw out there that there is a chemical component and a biological component to eating disorders. So the chemical thing is I'm a binger, right? And so what happens is I encounter emotional distress. My go-to would be to eat. So emotional instability, mental instability, eat, and most likely sugary foods. Sugar gives you a high and then you crash. So now we have a chemical imbalance in your brain as well. Well, those are the times where you kind of need to be tapped into your loved ones the most. But I'm on a weight loss journey and my closest friend is who I would go to. But if I tell her the truth about binging, she'll be angry at me. And so I have the guilt of binging as well as the guilt of displeasing my friend. And I don't get any support or companionship throughout any of this. You see how toxic that is? And oftentimes what we do is when we're on it, we communicate fluently with our loved one or accountability partner. And when we're not, when we're eating poorly or we're not working out, we create space. And a lot of times when we're creating space, that's when we need to connect the most. But we've burned those bridges because we put each other down in hopes of helping one another. But instead, we're kind of defeating the purpose. It's counterproductive. And so I just want to challenge you guys to think about, is having this weight loss journey really what's healthiest for you? B, do you have some underlying issues with food, your relationship with food? And does that need to be processed? Does your emotional distress level need to be processed more than you changing your physical look? Because a lot of times we say we're losing weight to be healthier, but what's healthiest is getting that mental piece, that emotional piece together, and learning not to associate food with companionship or numbing. And finally, if you and your partner do decide that, it's healthiest for you to embark on this weight loss journey together, partner meaning your friend, mother, whomever your accountability partner is, what's the healthiest, most balanced way you can go about it? I know that for many trainers, they try to cut everything carb, sugary, dairy out. I've done that. and you do get significant weight loss fast, but that might not be what's best for you. Because sometimes, you know, hey, I really like donuts, and I'm telling myself I can't have donuts. Then I have a bad day at work and all I can think about is donuts. So what do I go do? Get the whole box, eat the whole box, and hide it. And so I'm hit with an extreme amount of shame and guilt for this behavior, and I have to keep it a secret, which creates more guilt, and it builds and it builds and it builds. You see what I'm saying? It's toxic, and you kind of want to be able to be connected with in those moments when your person is feeling really low. Like, shame is a shadow, a very big dark shadow. Guilt is a dark shadow. And a lot of times people who struggle with suicidal thoughts, that's when it will hit you the most, is when you feel that type of low. So you want to be able to plug in with that person. And you also want to understand that, you know, sometimes your issue with your physical weight is just a manifestation of the internal baggage you're carrying. And it's okay to sort through your trauma. That's something I didn't understand until going to treatment, that, you know, I was trying to become this physically, visibly stronger person, but the little girl in me that was hurting needed to come out and be processed and built up to the woman I wanted to externally be seen as. And losing weight won't do that for you. Losing weight will not improve your self-esteem, your self-worth, or anything like that. Temporarily, you get the highs from the validation and stuff, but, and I'm kind of getting off point, but I just want to say, really consider what is the healthiest way for you guys to embark on this weight loss journey. It's extreme to cut out everything you enjoy. And sometimes, you know, it tells you that you're bad for wanting what you want because you equate to what you want as being bad. So donuts are bad, right? Bad, bad, bad. No, I can think about it as this bad thing. I ate the bad thing. I'm bad. You know? And so you engage in more of that behavior that makes you feel bad because you're so low. Same thing with, I'm sorry, it's bright out. Same thing with accountability partners. You know, if you genuinely love this person, you don't want your loved one to feel crappy. You know, you don't want to say you're bad, or you suck, or you're weak, or you're ugly, or you're fat, and I don't want you that way. That's not what we intend to say, but sometimes those are the messages we're sending when we're more focused on them losing weight or them being in alignment with our diet than really seeing, okay, so why are you eating these donuts, babe? Friend, sister, mom, husband, what's going on? Let's talk about that. I notice you kind of nibbling a little bit more. Are you hungry, or, you know, what's going on? Are you emotionally astray? So really check in with your people if you care. And always be willing to troubleshoot. And if this is really a problem, like if yo-yo dieting is really a problem, maybe you guys need some outside help. You know, maybe this is bigger than just losing weight. So as always, be encouraged. Just consider these things, you know, have conversations with your accountability partner on the best ways to handle it and move forward together as a team. Okay, love you guys. Bye.